Welcome, beautiful souls, to these messages from your angels to the inner child that lives within. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. I trust you will find something here that supports you on your healing journey, the path of your eternal soul. And for those who have been traveling with me for a while, thank you so much for continuing to show up and come back and, be a part of this spiral of love that is my life. Take a moment if you haven't yet and subscribe to this channel. It's absolutely free for you to do. It takes less than a second. And it is deeply supportive to the ability of this channel to grow and reach more beautiful souls. And engagement is a great way to support content creators as well. Thumbs up, comments, let's begin sharing. Let's begin to get to know one another on a deep, deep soul level, as I feel that I already know you, and all I feel is like this immense wave of love. So let's get into these messages and know that they are timeless. So whenever you come across them, I trust and I'm pretty sure that there will be something here for you and something that you resonate with. So take what supports you and leave the rest in love. So these are messages from the angels to the inner child that resides within you. The goddess of knowledge. And what I'm hearing is that child that resides within is wise and truly all-knowing. And it's important at this time that you make time in your life to reestablish your connection with your inner knowing and what you know is right and true for you, and the path that supports your greatest joy, the path that supports the greatest ease, excitement, and peace in your life is the path for you. And out next is the god of conflict resolution. And it's interesting that we haven't seen, so this is the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. And it's interesting. Let's pull the third card. There we go. And this one wants to come out too. So there's 4. Oh, perfect. And the next 2 out are angels. And so we had the god of conflict resolution. And the way that all conflict or perceived conflict, strife in your life is resolved is through the trusting of your inner knowing. It's like through the reverence and respect for the vehicle, the vessel of light that is you in the flesh. And this conflict, the god of conflict resolution, is coming as that divine masculine energy in your life to say, you are safe, dear child, you are safe. It is safe for you to be who you are. It is safe for you to live from your beautiful, beautiful heart. And so this is a time of reestablishing your connection to the deepest aspects of yourself, through the purity of your heart. And the purity of your heart leads you to the joyful path of abundance, and yet that path may feel frightening in the moment. You may feel scared to look back there. You may be scared to acknowledge that within you exists and lives this beautiful child of light who seeks only to express themselves in the most natural and innate way. That is your divine birthright. And these two come as it feels like the divine mother and divine father, the divine masculine and feminine within, merging, coming together to release the child that lives within from the pain, from the disappointment, from the feelings of guilt and shame, of which there is no guilt and shame, and holding on to that pain, holding on to that disappointment is not, it's like I just saw this visual of sliding down the slide of life, right? Slide down my rainbow, if into my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more. And that's like the little child in you wanting to come out and play. And so what can you do? And a crow just flew by. And those of you who know me, crows are my medicine. And crows are the keepers of knowledge and secrets, the inner wisdom. So tap in. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. Like, you've already lived through everything that's happened to you. So there's no fear that you can't get through it. You've already done it. And so now it's clearing away the residual effects of the past. And then comes the angel of communication. Your angels are here with you now, and they're speaking to you. And they want you to know that you are worthy and deserving of your own love, time, and attention. You are healing. You are stepping onto your path of healing. And although there may be feelings of fear, anxiousness, just downright terrified and scared, you are encouraged to go there, to go to those places and know that your angels are with you. Talk to them. This is speaking about your angels wanting to communicate with you. Your angels have always been with you. They know everything that you've been through. God knows everything that you've been through. God sees the beautiful child of light that is you. And, it's like cheering you on. Begin to communicate with your angels, perhaps, writing a letter to them. And just even knowing that if you don't even have to verbalize your questions, just having them, it's that innate knowing. It goes back to this Godage of knowledge, the inner, you already know. You already know. And don't be afraid to continue to sow seeds of love that will grow and are growing into this beautiful garden of light that is your life. And divine birthright is, peace, joy, and abundance, creativity, ease. All of this stuff is our divine birthright, shared. And so it's about each one of us showing up for ourselves and showing up for those in our life that uplift and encourage and inspire us, showing up, helping out. First and foremost, we must show up for ourselves. And then we got the angel of healing. So yes, these two angels coming out, you're healing. You are exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. And there's no going back. And why the heck would you want to fast forward? You know how the fast forward sounds? Maybe I'm dating myself. But back in the day when we had cassette records and you would fast forward, it always made this sound like as the tape was reeling forward. Those were the days. And so, even as difficult or challenging as your experience may have been to this point, can you tune in? Can you extract these glimmers of, just as I did in this moment, of, things that remind you of good times in your life? Because I'm sure there's no doubt that there have been. And so at this stage, your angels are saying, it's safe for you to come out and play. You are healing. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. And I feel like this is to yourself, like your inner or your higher self, your soul self is living within your vessel and yet there has been for many a disconnect, right? This idea of separation from source. And that is a fallacy. We have never been separated. It's, layers of experience have disconnected us, not severed the connection, disconnected the connection. And so now is a time to reestablish that connection and begin with honoring your inner knowing and acting accordingly. Clear up the conflict in your life, clear up the confusion by releasing, it's like weeding a garden, releasing the need to hold on to things that just aren't working. Archangel Michael is stepping in and brings this message to the beautiful inner child that is you. Archangel Michael has always been with you. If you are here connecting to these messages, there is no doubt, not one single shred of doubt, that you are a light worker. You are here as a seed of change, a child of light whose life is not in vain and who is not insane. Weird and wonderful, perhaps, and that's really where it's at. So there's no other messages that want to come forth. It's just like Archangel Michael is saying, I'm here. I've always been here. Since you were that beautiful little child who knew nothing but the purity of heart. And this is your opportunity now for a fresh start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the time as I'm recording. And this number has been coming through constantly in recent weeks. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, one step at a time. And you are ready. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like I'm feeling like a rhyme. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's that knocking at my door? It's not that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? 9, 10, 11, 12. You are the blessed child who is here to experience it all. And you have experienced so much, which is what makes you a beautiful light worker. You're so brave. You're so courageous. Keep going. Keep going. The seeds you are planting are what seeds are you sowing? And the seeds you are planted are growing. Seeds of love. And it's all about your relationship to yourself. And that is not self like, oh, here, over here, look at me. I'm the best. It's not that energy. That's childish, that's egoic, and that's like really unaligned with our shared truth divine. That in the eyes of our Creator, we are loving and kind. We are all brilliant children born to shine. Stars in the night sky. 1322. So Archangel Michael walks with you. Eternal love and protection is the essence, his energy, what he brings. And he's also the angel of communication, right? Throat chakra, this blue energy. And are you blue, like down in the dumps, no motivation, nothing's inspiring you? Tune into the child that lives there within. And I just had this image of a little child sitting in the corner, like holding their knees to their chest. Reach out and give that child a hug. Mama knows best what the child needs. And this is a time of restoration within your experience of the divine masculine and feminine. Any more information for the beautiful inner child of light? Born for joy and delight. This one wants to come. Communication. And look at that. This feels very much like our brother Jesus. Did you have a close and personal relationship with Jesus as a child? Jesus, your brother? Your friend? Man, this feels really, really beautiful. And for many receiving this message, it's coming as um, in like as family. This feels, and it was funny because before this, I began recording this. I was guided to go. That's that candle there. It's got an image of Jesus. And there was a strong, I lit another one, an orange candle over here. And it was like, no, Jesus, you were already told. And I was. And I just thought, oh, this one's close. And no, I even had to go and light that one first and put it there. So this is a strong message. And I'm hearing the little Sunday school song, Jesus loves me, this I know. And it's true. And Jesus loves you as an equal. And there is a need for, you see how the heart is lit up here? The red, grounded energy. It's always like the Sacred Mother energy. And this is Archangel Gabriel. Um, but it really feels like you are receiving a lot of guidance, a lot of communication. And the more that you stay in your heart, the more healing that you're going to experience. And really know that you are being encouraged to come out, to play, to create your art. And that's what the angels want your inner child to know here now in this eternal, powerful moment. I see you, I feel you, I love you. To work with me more personally, check out the link down below on my website. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and know that I see within you a beautiful reflection of the child of light that is me. So thank you, thank you,